Hey guys, this is Chris from CUC Exotics, and today we're going to be doing 2 egg cuttings. The first clutch I have right here is a Fire Bee to a Pastel, which Fire Bee is from last year Fire, Spider, Pastel, and the regular Pastel, as we did last year. Some of those animals that came out were Fire, very tan looking, some had a lot of the webbing like a lot of the Spider combos do. So hopefully we'll get some stuff like that again this year. The female I also suspect might be red stripe, but from animals last year I want to actually prove it out before I say what it is. So let's get into egg cutting number 1. Let's see what we got. So Big Mama Adelaide had a total of 2, 4, 6, 8 eggs. They were born on the 18th of May. And we are close to their 60-day mark, so everything should be a-okay. And what I do in the past is if I feel more snake than egg, then they should be really ready to go. And usually you want to still cut, if you are cutting eggs, at least between the 50 to 60-day mark, not too early. And if it's later than that, then don't worry about it. But say if it's like 80 to a little longer than that, then maybe you should start cutting the eggs open to see if everything's going well. So let's check out the first one. Here. Alright, let's see what we got here. Better window this time as well. And if I have to, I'll make it a little bigger as well. Yeah, I'll make it a little larger than I did last time. She always makes such big babies, which I absolutely love. Ooh. I'm gonna say Super Pastel, because that's very bright. Maybe Fire? I'm not sure yet. I have to wait till it pops out.
Let me see if I can get it.
Yeah, you can see the neck stripe there.
Yep.
It could be a Superfly, which is Super Pastel and Fire, but again, I really won't know until it comes out. Pretty animal, though, I will say. Very bright in pattern. Right, on to the next one. Let's see if I can make a bigger window with this one off the bat. There we go. Ooh, and so this is either a Fire or a normal.
Let me see, it's getting a little blurry.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Yep.
Okay, there you go.
By the pattern. Again, I really won't know until it comes out, but this actually just might be a normal. Dad is also Granite as well, but Granite is random at times, but as you can already see from a lot of the speckling here on the sides, it's probably just a plain old Granite.
So who is the father again, and the mother?
The mother and the father is Graffiti, which is a Fire Bee who proved out Granite, and his girlfriend is Adelaide, who is, we suspect, just plain Pastel, but again, we have to see what happens as time goes on, if she's red stripe or not, or anything else like that.
Let's go for the next one.
Right, the next one. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, I already like this one. Oh, I already like that.
Oh wow, what is that?
That is either a bumblebee or a fire bee. It's hard to tell when they're babies.
Gorgeous.
It's really nice.
Now, how long do we know after they come out of the egg, and you know what it is?
It should be between now and until their supposed hatch date, which is the 17th of this month.
Okay.
Or anything a little after that. Sometimes they'll take a little longer just so they can absorb all the yolk and get out on their own.
So pretty.
So far we have what I think to be a Super Pastel, maybe Fire, a Granite looking animal, and then unsure, might be a Fire Bee, but the pattern's way too busy, so we'll see.
Okay.
4. So all these animals will be really cool looking, actually. There we go. Well, hard to say, because I'm kind of getting more of the belly view. So until I can really figure it out, I really don't know. So just looking at this, I think this
like,
might be the same one, like Super Pastel.
As that one, yeah.
But I'm not 100% sure, because I'm getting more of the belly side.
Yeah.
Alright, well that's 4 eggs down and 4 to go. Alright. Let's see what number 5 offers. Let's do this a tad more. There we go. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, it's a spider. Ooh. This one's really bright. So, just by looking at the colors, this one's got a lot darker banding. So this might just be a bumblebee or a fire bee. This is definitely the Super Pastel spider with maybe fire. With how limited the pattern is, it's definitely with fire. So that is, I want to say, again, a Killer Bee Fire, which is really nice. We made one of those last year. I was going to keep it, but I was like, maybe we'll make another one next year, and apparently we did. So maybe it'll stay, maybe it won't. We'll see what happens. Next. So we've already got 2 spiders, 2 Super Pastels, and a granite. I like that already. Which, by the way, some of the cataloging is going to be weird because base granite is this, as you can see from all the literal specklings on the side and the lack of true alien heads. They almost look like little clovers, if you will. But when it comes to more combo animals, it's almost hard to tell until they're a little older. From my experience, it's usually either immediately or it's hard to tell. But when you do tell, it's a really nice combination. There we go. There we go. There we are. We got a head too. That is definitely a fire. Oh yeah, that's a fire.
Oh, you can see definitely the difference between all of them.
Between this one and this one, yeah. So that's definitely a fire. Cool. A lot of possible fire combos. I appreciate that. What are you gonna look like, my friend? Possibilities are endless. Well, not really, but... Next one is... Oh, wow. Another fire. Maybe fire granite, because this one looks a little different than this one. So maybe fire granite to this one. That's really cool. And last but not least, let's see if we can... I know I might have already gotten a Superfly, but let's see if I can actually just get a plain Firefly. Let's see if maybe I hit a plain Firefly with this. And... I hit a Firefly.
So what is a Firefly?
So Firefly is just Fire Pastel. So the thing is, I technically already hit one with, I want to say, this one here. Because of how striped it is. But this automatic blushed head, but with how dark it is as well.
See, without the shadow.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get the egg a little closer to the opening if I can move my hand out the way.
Yeah, and let's see if it doesn't get too blurry. Okay,
yeah,
got it.
You can see how blushed the head is, but like also how very dark it is. So that's usually a big sign of Firefly. And the Super Pastels are more blushed on their sides. Fireflies almost look like Super Pastels, but their sides, or even just the dark within them, is naturally just darker. Excuse me, is naturally just darker. So, I was only kidding when I said I would. It's like, I wonder if this is going to be a Firefly. No, it is a Firefly. That's really nice. So to recap, we have Super Pastel, possible Superfly. We have a Granite. We've got Bumblebee, possible Fire Bee. We've got the Killer Bee Fire. Don't know what this is yet. Might just be a Fire Super Pastel. We've got 2 Fires, and then we've got a Firefly. Awesome. I'll take that all day long. So I'm gonna be doing the next clutch now. I'm actually gonna leave this to the side. I'm just gonna toss these in the trash after. Hand this off.
I'll take that.
Yes.
And if you guys want to check out any of his items that he has, you can go to cjcexotics.com or Morph Market.
Link to our Morph Market. We'll be updating a lot of our stuff within the next week as we go on to clutch number 2 here.
And what is the clutch for number 2?
Number 2 is a Pastel Granite, who was actually the mother of a lot of our pastel spider combos last year. But this year, she bred to a Super Sable. And if some of you saw the Super Sable cutting we did, it was all weirdly mixed. What happened was that was a dual father clutch, which does not happen a lot in the trade. Usually means it's 2 dads that went to one mother, and the clutch was split off between the 2 dads. What I thought was really cool Sable combo is really just animals from a previous male from the last year that apparently the female still had his sperm in her. And then when that new male was introduced, he kind of got, I guess jokingly, like, in the way. But this year, he is 100% the dad. And what Super Sable does, it's a super of Sable, which Sable is a very dark-based gene. And you can even see just from me holding this that there's more snake than egg in here, so these will be popping out real nice. And what Super Sable is, or just supers in general, when you have a super, everything that came from that super is going to be from, or half of what the super is. So because Dad is Super Sable, everything in here is going to be a Sable or Sable combo. So we're going to get mud balls, we're going to pastel sables, we'll get Sable granites, we'll get mud balls with granite in them. And there's not a chance of hitting a normal at all. Alright, let's do this guy here. Be a little more careful only because these eggs literally feel like there's more snake than egg. I'm gonna snip a little extra. There we go. And there is a Sable. With how wacky the pattern is, it actually might be a Sable Granite.
They look a little ghosts.
They do.
Or aliens, really.
Usually granites are more absorbing a lot of the pattern or the alien heads, or makes them more speckled. Number 2, what do we got here? There we have, and we have a mud ball. So this is with Pastel and Sable.
Okay, there you go.
And yeah, unlike the last one, this might be a little more boring, but this is a, so this is a plain Sable, as you can see by how larger that alien head is right there. So basically it's just more normal looking animals than what was from the last clutch. Get this just so I can make it easier on my knife. Come on, there we go. And that is another Sable with possibly granite in it. I won't know until they all start popping out. A lot of Sables though. I was hoping for a little more mud balls, but we'll see. Maybe this last one will be a mud ball. I was right about the Firefly last time, so let's see if I'm right about another mud ball. And it is another Sable. Alright, no mud, only one mud ball this year. Not bad. Yeah, so this one has a much stranger pattern, so this is definitely granite in it. So, 2 Sable granites, 1 Sable, possibly another Sable granite, and then just a mud ball with... Actually, no, it might just be a mud ball. Alright. Not as exciting as that last one, but I love Sable nonetheless, so to me it's really happy having more Sable stuff. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the egg cutting. I know I did, getting these cool combos. There will be more to come. We have 2 more clutches to cut over the next month or so, and we'll be expecting 2 more clutches that will hopefully cut in, I want to say September to October, around that margin. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you had an awesome Sunday. This is Chris from CDT Exotics signing out. Bye.